Yeah.
And that's kind of been my mantra up to this point.
Mhm. Yeah. Now, you said a lot that it's evident about your leadership style,
Mhm.
right? Your leadership style, from what I'm hearing, it's one of empowerment,
Yes.
right? One of empowering others. Can you talk about, because I think we both experience working in different settings, how, because it's very hard to maintain an empowerment leadership
Mhm.
style, right? In different settings,
Right.
because people get caught up in their ideas and their egos
Right.
and things like that. Um, Talk to me about why empowering others and using that type of leadership style is so important to
Mhm.
you and to the cause that you're focusing on doing.
Yes. Ooh, that's a good question. You know, I'm a new manager. I've only been a manager for 3 years. I feel like that's not a long time. Um,
But you've been a leader of your
that's
life,
true.
and that's what I'm
That's
concerned. That's
true.
what that's what I want to
That's
know
very
about.
true. I have been a leader basically my whole life. I'd
Uh-huh.
say like in regards to management, I look back on like managers in my life and like the ones that
Hmm.
had the most impact on me, and I really just try to emulate them. So because someone did that to me, I can do that to others now. You know,
Hmm.
something that I mentor 420 kids, and the great majority of them are first generation, and I know that it means the world to them that someone that looks like me holds a
Hmm.
leadership position, right?
Yeah.
And that's on purpose.
Yeah.
I want my kids to see that. I want my kids
Hmm.
to do more than me, to reach a higher
Hmm.
position than me.
Hmm.
That's what
Hmm.
that's what I want for them.
Yeah.
I feel like throughout my life I've you know suffered with bouts of imposter syndrome, right? With that feeling.
Why is that?
Yeah.
Why?
Ooh, I
Why?
feel like in school I was fine, but I feel like when I got to like a work setting, there's not
Hmm.
always a lot of people that look like me in leadership positions.
Hmm.
And it made me feel some type of way,
Mm.
about it. And so sometimes, like you're in a room and you're just like, oh God, I don't belong here. Like, oh, I'm not equipped to be here.
Mm.
And
Hmm.
I'm very grateful that I have felt that and can identify it now, because like I caught one of my kids doing it today.
Mm.
And we were talking about her grades, and she's like, I'm not smart. I don't
Mm.
belong in these classes. And I was like, honey, I was like, let's look at your grades, because your grades tell otherwise. Like you got A's and
Yeah.
B's, So because I've experienced it, I can now identify it. And I
Yes.
know
Yeah.
how to empower my kids to overcome it.
Have you gotten any pushback um from based on the way that you manage people? Because again, there's a lot of different people out there. They some people tend to say no, they have to be, it has to be done this way.
Yes.
And when you empower someone, most people feel that you're losing control,
Mm.
that you're losing your status. Have you gotten any pushback when it comes to that?
I feel like, throughout my time, there's been some employees that, yes, have given me a little,
Hmm.
pushback. But then, like, sometimes, like, when I throw them to the wolves, as they say, and they come back and they're
Hmm.
like, I can't believe I did that. And I'm like, I knew you could do it.
Mm.
Like, if I didn't
Yeah.
think you could do it, I wouldn't have suggested it. I wouldn't have
Yes.
thrown you into the deep end, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, there's another quote that I love that says, "Feel the fear and do it anyway."
Do it
And
anyway.
I definitely feel there's been times in my life where I'm like, am I sure I want to go to Africa? I don't know. Like there's lions and stuff. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
And I feel my dad told me something that was very important when I was a teenager, and he said sometimes emotions comes in waves. You
Yep.
know, like
Hmm.
if you're kind of feeling a sad wave, like just feel it. Like if you need
Hmm.
to sit there and cry, like just feel it.